You're already talking to your audience every week. You've got listeners tuning in, supporting you, quoting your lines, and they love your show. So why aren't you making money from it? I'm talking about merch. Most podcasters think merch is only for people with millions of downloads. Not true. The truth is, even if a small group of your listeners are loyal, you can turn that attention into actual income. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create and sell your own podcast merch step by step, even if you have zero design skills or tech experience. I'll show you the tools to use, how to connect it directly to your podcast, and how to turn listeners into buyers without being salesy. And stick around till the end because I'm going to show you exactly how to promote your merch in a way that actually drives sales, not just clicks. All right, now let's get started. Let's get this out of the way first. Is podcast merch really worth it? Yes, merch can absolutely put more money in your pocket, and you don't need a huge audience to make it work. I've seen podcasters with just a few hundred loyal listeners selling tees, mugs, hoodies, even stickers that connect with their niche. Look at shows like Crime Junkie or Basement Yard. Their fans don't just listen, they wear the brand. And that's the key. It's not about the size of your audience. It's about how deep that connection is. When someone buys your merch, they're not just spending money. They're becoming part of your community. Don't just slap your logo on a shirt and call it a day. Good merch feels personal. Think about what your audience loves about your show. Is it your humor, your catchphrases, the vibe of your topics? Build around that. If you host a comedy podcast, your funniest quote might kill on a hoodie. If your show's about motivation, maybe a quote or design that gets people fired up. Also, pick items that actually fit your audience. If they're office workers, maybe it's mugs. If they're active, maybe it's gym wear. Start simple, 1 or 2 items. Nail those before you expand. Now, here's where most creators get stuck. They think they have to buy a bunch of shirts, print designs, and handle shipping. Nope. You can use print-on-demand services like Printful or Printify. Here's how it works. You upload your design, you pick the products you want your design on, like tees, hoodies, mugs, whatever. They print and ship it whenever someone places an order. You don't touch inventory. No upfront costs, no storage, no hassle. It's hands-off and perfect for podcasters who want to test merch without taking on risk. Alright, now let's talk about the easiest way to connect your merch to your actual podcast. This is where Disctopia comes in. Disctopia is one of the only podcast platforms with a built-in merch storefront. That means your listeners can stream your show and buy your merch from the same place. Here's how you do it step by step. First, head to My Library inside your Disctopia account. Click to upload an image of your merch. When prompted, confirm what you're uploading as merch content. Next, give your product a name and a short description. Then you'll see an option that says Connect Merch with My Content. Click that and select your podcast. Now, choose the type of product you want to offer. It could be a shirt, a hoodie, whatever. Select the color and where your design will go. Set your pricing. And finally, hit publish. That's it. Your merch is now live and connected directly to your show. And here's the best part. Disctopia doesn't take a cut of your sales. You keep 100% of the profit. You won't find that on most platforms. Now, creating the merch is one thing. Selling it is where most people fail. Here are 4 strategies you can use today to drive up the sales of your podcast merch. First, talk about your merch on every episode. Don't just mention it. Create a reason to care. Tell a quick story about it, why you made it, or what it means to the show. Second, put the merch link in every episode description, your social media bios, and your pinned posts. Make it easy to find. Third, run a time-limited offer, a launch week discount, or a limited edition item. You know, like something that makes people act now instead of later. Fourth, if you're doing video or even just recording yourself while podcasting, wear your merch on camera. Show it off. People are more likely to buy what they see. You don't need to be a sales expert. You just need to create something cool and consistently remind your audience it's there. Merch isn't just a side hustle for big name podcasters. It's a legit revenue stream for anyone with a loyal audience and a strong brand. And now with tools like Printful and Disctopia, there's no excuse not to try it. You don't need a warehouse. You don't need to be a designer. You just need to start. If you want to turn your podcast into a business and start earning from day one, go set up your merch store on Disctopia right now. First link is in the description. Hit like if this helped you, subscribe for more real strategies that grow your podcast, and check out the video on screen to learn how to publish your podcast to every major platform. See you in the next one.